Why do I relapse after rehab? This won't be the first time that you hear the story about some famous music artist completely addicted to drugs, going into rehab, actually having a good time, being sober for 3 months in this rehab in South Africa. But the moment they return back home, like this, they fall back into relapse and into old behaviors of using drugs again. Why is it that we see this happen time after time? I haven't been in rehab myself, but I have struggled with drug addiction for close to 10 years, of which the last 2 years I've tried to quit. And I believe that the reason people relapse immediately after coming back from rehab is the exact same thing that kept me from sobriety for a very long time. Because the most important force and the strongest force behind durable change in behavior is our identity. But we usually tend to underestimate the power of our environment and our social circle. And it's therefore that we usually tend to be able to stay sober for a set amount of time in solitude, but the moment we get back into our old lives, we also fall back into old habits. And the thing that really helped me to be able to stay actually sober and not fall back into my old life and into my old habits has been to simply eliminate my old life, to not go back to my old life. And it may sound pretty aggressive, and it actually is. But I believe if you're serious about the change you need or the change you want, you have to understand that it's not coming easy. No one else is going to do it for you, and that it's going to take some effort. And if you are serious about this change, you have to make whatever offer. At least that's what I believe, and that's what helped me to right now being sober for over 2 years. The strongest force behind changing behavior is our identity. So what I did to stay sober is I completely redesigned my identity. I used to be a complete junkie, smoking weed every single day, not having anything going for me, abandoning my parents, my social circle, my health, eating garbage, sleeping 5-6 hours a night if I even slept, using drugs and alcohol on a regular basis to completely intoxicate myself. And I thought by myself, what is the most opposite identity of my current lifestyle? And this turned out to be the identity of an athlete. So I said to myself, well, I'm going to become an athlete and I'm going to double down on self-improvement. I'm going to run marathons. I want to fight in the ring. I want to become in good physical shape, to get in good physical shape. So this was a complete different identity, and not did I only take away my old behaviors, the eating garbage, the sleeping a few hours and smoking weed. No, I'm more focused on the new things, eating well, sleeping 8 hours a night, working out every single day. So instead of saying to myself, I cannot smoke weed, I cannot smoke weed, I cannot smoke weed, and therefore thinking about weed all the time, I was actually completely focusing on something else. But this only takes so long, and then you fall back to your social circle and your environment. So I was lucky that the moment I quit weed, I also started in a new job back at the time. But I still struggled with my old friends. And what I have done, I have abandoned quite a bit of my friends, simply not showing up anymore, not going out. The only thing I kept doing was going to the football with my friends. to support my local football team. We went to the matches every other day. But this was purely, I think, willpower that I was able to stay sober. Only once I also got away from this, so once I left this group as well, like right now I live in Medellin, Colombia, and moved halfway across the world. It's only now that I'm really sure that I won't ever fall back again, because I simply don't have the environment and the social circle anymore. If I, for example, would want to smoke weed or go out and drink and get shit-faced, I literally have no clue who I'm supposed to connect for this, because I really have no people in my circle who would be down for something like that. I only right now hang out with athletes, entrepreneurs, people who focus on self-improvement. People in my circle don't drink, don't smoke. And that's why right now I'm super aware of, super convinced that I won't fall back into relapse, because I've completely eliminated all temptations. At the same time, I hold on very dearly to this new identity, to this working out every single day, running marathons, getting into shape, because I know already the moment I let go of this new identity, I let go of this working out, slowly but gradually, I will eventually end up in the same old life. I will eventually start hanging out with the same old people, eating the same old garbage, sleeping only 5-6 hours a night, not working out, but only watching movies and listening to music. And eventually I will start smoking weed again as well. I'm pretty sure of that. But only by keeping focused on this identity of this entrepreneur and this athlete, especially this athlete, like working out every single day, eating properly, sleeping properly, focusing on self-development, reading daily, meditation, gratitude, all this complete lifestyle of self-improvement. Only by holding on to this, I will stay sober. So the reason people fall back into relapse after rehab is because they get sober and then they get straight right back into the exact same junky life that got them addicted. And I would say, if you don't want to have this happen, you have to completely redesign your life, and you have to make a lot of offers, and you have to change as many things as possible. Try to move countries, try to move cities, try to get a new job, try to get a new athletic club or a new gym membership in a new gym, a new boxing gym. I would say change as many things as possible. Go find as many new people who don't smoke but actually have the same ambitions and the same beliefs as you have. And I think this is gonna help you to stay sober, but also focus on the new things, the new life, the new goals you have, instead of only saying, I cannot smoke weed, I cannot smoke weed, I cannot smoke weed, and therefore thinking about weed all day. Eliminate the temptations as much as possible, and on the other hand, put something back into place. Instead of only taking away the weed, you want to put this new identity and these new hobbies and these new activities and these new pursuits and these new goals for running a marathon, for example. Put this back into place, and I give you a high chance of success. Let me know if this makes sense, if you agree, if it helped you. If not, let's connect. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you in tomorrow's next video. Cheers.